Hey, what's up guys? I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Crusader Kings II in our Viking roleplay series. Let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. So we're playing as King Canute, or Canute, however you want to pronounce it. And he's 21 years old and we betrothed. We have a lover and a concubine, 2 sons. This current situation right now. And we need to pick an ambition. So that's how we're going to start this out. We're going to do the Creator's Treachery, guys. I'm going to try and do that. And see if we can get, probably not going to be able to get 2 level 2 quality, or excuse me, 3. Oh wow, yeah, that's 3. And the level 2 quality can sometimes be difficult to get, but you know what? It's probably the one that we're most likely to get done. Yeah, I just don't know we'll be able to get this one done. So let's just do the Creator's Treachery, guys. And we'll go ahead and start that out, actually, by searching for a smith. So let's go ahead and... Do we have any prisoners? We do not. It said 0. Apparently I don't know numbers. I thought we told her to end the plot. Maybe she hasn't responded yet. That might be possible. So let's go ahead and send for a smith. We need... I don't think we have it. Let me just take a look. I want to say we don't have anything. We have an ancient rusty weapon. That is it. It's only a display one. So we need a deadly new weapon. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a weaponsmith to forge me a deadly weapon. And we'll pay as much as we can for it. Throughout the day, if you caught yourself grinding your teeth and being unable to focus on anything for long, oh shit. Yeah. It's this guy again. We do not like... Alright, we're going to say, I'll get him to be less slothful. We really do not like that he's slothful. And yes, the realm law. I forgot I was going to do that. I wanted to change tribal organization to medium. I want to say if it's a tie, it passes. I always forget, man. And with that case, we'd only need 1 more person to vote. I'm going to try this because I don't want to spend a whole series again wondering if... Because I think I spent a long time the last time, and I can't even remember if it's a split vote, if it goes our way. So we're going to find out. If it doesn't go our way, then it's fine. So the way we're going to do this is our good friend who infuriates us because of... And he looks like he's stressed right now. And he infuriates us because of his traits, because he's slothful, though maybe he got rid of it. But we want to get him to support us in the council. He says he will do it, so we'll go ahead and enact that and wait for his response. I want to see how many people we've killed so far. Okay, so we had her die in the dungeon. Okay, 2 people died in the dungeon because I wasn't paying attention to them. We could have done something with them. Sacrificed them to the gods, I suppose. And then of course we have that guy we offered as a sacrifice to the gods. Alright, so of course our mother has agreed to no longer plot against our good friend. Let's go ahead and dismiss our personal levies here. Or excuse me, our fleet levies. So we're not paying for those. And let's see what all these events are. Alright, so he's going to support us, excellent. And we got a recruitment drive, that's another good thing. And then rumors are that great spoils are waiting behind the walls of Utrecht. I can never pronounce that. Utrecht, whatever. So he wants us to loot the province, which I'm absolutely fine with, and that is going to be right over here somewhere. All right, I knew it was right over here. I'm over here like looking everywhere where the hell it is. It is right here. Okay, I knew it was in the Netherlands somewhere, but I couldn't find it. It's because it's right there. So that the province isn't named the same thing. That's what was messing me up. All right, I knew it was over here. I was about to be like, man, my knowledge of European geography is failing me. So he wants us to raid there, which, sure, why not? We could quickly raid it. We'll accept that. It doesn't need to be done immediately. But we do have to personally lead our troops. But we can complete that. And I believe you have like as much time as possible to complete it. So yeah, it's not a problem. We'll complete it when we go back out raiding. And these guys are back as well. We need to bring them in. And then we'll take a look if I can set them to be in raiders. Now that they're here. No, you can't. But if we merge these two, couldn't we then... We cannot. Well, they're set to ridden still. What if we merge them and then set them to raid? Yeah, we can. All right, well, let's make use of them. Shit, why not? All right, so let's go ahead and embark them. And, oh yeah, wait a minute. Hold up, shouldn't have done it that way. Well, we can go ahead and lead them. All right, so let's lead the center this time. Because remember, we have to complete this ourselves in order for it to count. And we'll go and get this objective completed. Maybe even get a little bit of money, although I doubt we will. We don't have much troops here. I could always round up some troops, but it's fine. We're just going to do this real quick and then come back because, again, we wanted to do other things. We had other concerns. Speaking of other concerns, let's go ahead and hopefully pass this. Again, we'll find out if And so yeah, he voted for it as expected. So we'll just have to see, you know, remember we have a vote as well. So I would think that that would result in it being a 3-3 vote. Alright, so we'll get this mission completed. Oh, and yes, we can build in our homeland, so let's do that as well. We're going to want to use prestige because the money we're going to be using for our, you know, new weapon. So what do we have available here? So we can get a war camp, which is 40 more light infantry. We have a lot of light infantry. We can get archers. There's the weaponsmith. There's also some stuff down here for like the levy size would be super useful. Yeah, I almost want to do the levy size at this point because we have a much larger amount of troops here. It's levy reinforcement rate. I think that that's what we're going to do. Let's get the levy size and garrison size. Also it helps protect our capital as well, since the garrison size is larger. So we'll grab that up, and let's just wait for these guys to get over here, and let's do a bit of raiding. I hope that law passes, but it would be good to know, as I said, because I can never remember if it's a tie, if it goes your way or not. I think it does. That should be a 3-3 vote, because we have our vote. All right, so they did pass it. That's very good to know. So now we know for the rest of this series. I'll forget for the next one, of course, if there ever is another CK2 series, since CK3 is coming out, as we mentioned at the end of the last episode. So we've got this completed. We won't be able to do the next one for some time. We cannot pass it until 883, so it'll be a while. But we'll keep on working towards getting these passed. We might even do something else. I think we can do this one now, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. Yeah, I think, yeah, we can do this one. And there's nothing stopping us. So we could always do that one, so we can have a larger amount of provinces. We haven't hit our cap yet, though, so we're all right. And it looks like our concubine is pregnant. Okay, I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or bad thing, but I did want an heir and a spare. So if we have a son, then I'll probably set the concubine aside, and we'll just kind of stick with lovers at that point, because we are lustful, so our character's got to have somebody to warm his bed at night. All right, so I don't know when it's gonna consider that we've passed this, that we've completed it. Maybe we have to actually siege the province down or completely loot it. I don't remember. Again, it's been a while since I played as a Viking. All right, so we found a remarkable weaponsmith, and we are gonna hire him. And he's also, Arnie's gonna be quite pleased because we praised him for doing a great job. And once the weaponsmith's craft, okay, so what we want to do is pick which weapon we want to go for. And I feel like we have to go for an axe. So they each have different benefits. Light infantry and heavy foot troops is what this one gives you a bonus to. You can see they did round their troops up, so we're going to have problems there. You know what? I wonder if we can if we come back with the loot, if that'll count. Because I don't know if we're going to get this completed. We'll take a look at it in a second. Then, of course, the lance is for leading pikemen and mounted troops, while the axe is for heavy infantry and light foot troops, and then the mace is light cavalry and heavy foot troops. And we're going to want the axe because, one, it makes the most sense that we'd have an axe, and then two, as far as our troop makeup, I think this would be the best one as well. Although it doesn't look like there's actually the sword might give a better bonus, but we're going for an axe. I don't really remember. Again, when you play CK2, once every like 4, 5, 6 months, yeah, I always find myself forgetting how some things work. So we raided the siege camps. They raided the siege camps, excuse me. So excellent choice. So we can say, craft me something of high quality that I can bring with me to combat. And it looks like that's the only option available to us. I think it's because we're like Duke level. I think we gotta be King level. All right, well, we'll get an axe and it'll give us a bonus. It'll be probably quality 1. That's okay. So yeah, they're kind of moving around here. I'm not entirely sure what they're doing. And we can invest in some technologies, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's see what we want to get. We can get castle infrastructure, which is one very good option that I'd like to get here. Improve keeps. I think we're going to do the castle infrastructure. Construction is always nice to have as well. So I think that's the one we're going to do. Let's do castle infrastructure. Then we have cultural advances too. Let's get, I'm thinking maybe majesty. There's also legalism, which will unlock some new laws that we wouldn't be able to get otherwise. You know what? Let's do legalism. All right, and then we'll take a look at the laws and see if there's anything. Yeah, then we still can't do it because we gotta wait till 883. I don't know if we'll get this siege down in time before they attack us. Man, and I don't know what's required of me. How much time do we have? It looks like they're gonna get here fairly quick. 18th of August. I don't think we're gonna get it done. Maybe. I'm willing to risk it, man. Oh, yeah, they're gonna attack us. So we got 12 days, and they get here in 4 days. So probably not gonna get it done. Oh, it looks like we did. And that got the mission done. Okay, that's what I was thinking. You had to actually get them raided by, sieging one of their, sieging down the fort. Or in that case, I think it was the church. So yeah, I wanted to make sure we did it. And let's see what happened here. We got a bunch of events. The rumors are true. The hold of Utrecht, I'm probably just butchering that. I already know, guys. Was filled with treasure. Since I was the leader of the sold, I'll take the best share of loot for myself, but I will not forget to share part of this bountiful prize with my brothers and sisters of the Wolf Warriors for informing me of the existence of this treasure. So we got 200 round and 100 gold. And then Pirates have been marauding. Okay. Numbers all on coast. Worse, there's rumor among... Why are we... It's causing problems here between us and our spouse. And... we got a bunch of thralls as well. Let's go ahead and do... I mean, this would be useful for... But I think we're just going to take the money, man. All right, so can we get away? We cannot get away. There's no getting away. There's no running. No, I mean, we got mere days. I mean, we'll try. But yeah, they're going to catch us. All right, well, we'll do battle. We'll lose. That's fine. As long as we don't die, I guess. And would it be fine if we die? I think being part of the Wolf Warriors, though, makes that less likely. Oh dear. Let's say I have to lose the prestige, man. Just get that same event over and over again. Yeah, so no chance to win here, as expected. We did get a little bit of loot to bring home, though, 60 loot. And that should result in him going back. And there we go. Let's go ahead and get out of here. We completed the objective. That's what's important. We got a little extra loot as well, so that'll give us 60 prestige and gold when we get home. All right, we got that prestige back. She forgave us. So really, we're losing prestige and then gaining it back over and over again, so it's just kind of a pointless event. All right, awesome. Good job, guys. I'm proud of you. So we could always send them back out, because remember, we're using our warriors for this. And we got the finished axe. Okay. So let's take a look. There was no events associated with that, as there typically is. Interesting. So looking at the treasury and our new axe and the bonuses it provides. So it is a heavy infantry bonus for the axe, but that's okay. Again, we weren't going for the most efficient one, which would have been the light infantry sword. That would have been the most efficient one for us to get because we mostly fight with light infantry. But I feel like I know that obviously Vikings do fight with swords, but I feel like we had to have an axe, guys. It does give us monthly prestige and martial and a +5 personal combat. Our personal combat skill is amazing. It's fantastic. All right, so can we do it immediately after? I don't think you can. Search for a smith right after. We have to wait a little bit. That's about 2 years, but we're going to send for another one. I don't think we're gonna be able to complete this ambition, guys, because we're not gonna get level 2 ones unless we take it from somebody. Do we have anybody in our... No, we don't. We do have a threat here, though. Is this a faction here? Yeah, we've got a faction attempting to place our brother again on the damn throne. Look at this shit, man. All right, so they're not even close to strong enough to do it, but just one more reason why we've got to deal with this kid, man. We've got to deal with him. I meant to do the plot to kill. Let's go ahead and do that now. I would love to be able to duel him when he gets older. That'd be an option as well. But you know, let's go ahead and plot to kill him. And hopefully he doesn't take offense. He doesn't get offended. Sorry, nephew. All right, so I think we're gonna send these guys back out, but I don't think we're gonna send our leader this time. I don't think that would be the best way to do this with so little troops. I'm just gonna raid with what we got here, since we have these troops and nothing to do with them. Is the way I'm looking at it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and send it back out. So let's have him lead then in this particular case, and he'll lead this side. Oh, oops, my bad. I'm an idiot. Yeah, let's redo that. All right, so he should have stayed where he's at, and there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and have them I mean, we could do this with less ships, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. We'll just go ahead and have these guys embark. And let's send them back out to do some raiding. Again, probably in Wessex, guys, because they have yet to really be able to deal with our raiding. All right, so we've got the wooden hill fort built. Excellent. So let's take a look and see what we want to get next. A market village would be nice for the money. It's always helpful. Getting more troops is great too, though. Let's go ahead and do the money, guys, since we're kind of swimming in it. All right. So it is November. I think it needs to be after November to do the blot. Yeah, the Great Blot is... Oh, wait, no. Never mind. Just has to be at November or later. All right, so let's go and do that then. 50 gold. And we're going to summon all of our vassals. And hopefully they come. Hopefully they arrive at our party. I'll be very offended if they don't. And they have arrived, and I guess have arrived. The time has come for the blot to begin. You gather outside the temple and start by offering animals as sacrifice to the gods. While their meat is prepared for the feast that is to fall, the blood is sprinkled on statues of Odin, Thor, and Freya, and the other gods, as well as on the worshippers themselves. Now for the human sacrifice. Who are we going to hang? Who are we going to kill? As you have no prisoners languishing in your dungeons that are suitable for sacrifice at the blot, you are forced to make do with some randomly purchased thralls. They are brought to the big oak outside the temple, and soon their limp and lifeless bodies are hanging from its thick branches. All right, it is better than nothing. So I think it would have been better off if we had an actual character. So that's a little bit gold, and we gain prestige and piety. It's a great way for us to get that piety up. All right, so let's go ahead and do some raiding. Where do we want to raid? Probably shouldn't raid these provinces here. Let's go out to the capital. And with sacrifice over, the feast at the end of the block can now begin. The meat of the animals that were sacrificed has already been prepared, and there's plenty of meat to go around. So let the celebrations begin. All of our vassals will like us a little bit more. All right, let's go and send these guys into Wessex. Arnie has been drinking more and more since the feast began. I don't know why why are you always getting on his drinking? Leave that man alone. He's a warrior, man. Seen many great, terrible things. All right, so we're just raiding, so the fact that we can't siege it down is fine. It's irrelevant. We are just trying to get the money here. The feast is over, and with it the blot. It'll be at least 9 years until you hold the next one. But as your vassals return home, most seem to agree that the ceremony was well worth the trip. Until next time. All right, awesome. Got some very good modifiers there for the next 9 years. Or I don't know if that sticks around for the next 9 years. We'll just have to take a look. No, unless it's this one, Sacrifice of the Gods. Nah, it's just about a year. And the wooden hill fort has been built over here as well, so let's go ahead and construct something else. I'm probably just going to get the... Again, I feel like we don't really earn very much money. We have trouble just paying for our armies when we have them rounded up, which we don't even have a very large army. I mean, you're always going to have some issues. All right, so we have a little bit of time before they attack us. They got to get all their troops together, and even then, they're not going to have a very large army. And a son was born. All right, and this is going to be a legitimate son. And he's sickly. Why are all our kids born sickly, man? All right, so we need a name, and I feel like we should name him based on our historical son. All right, so this was our historical son, Gorm. So that is going to be our son's name. All right. So we now have 2 kids. I feel like that's enough for the concubine, guys. Let's set her aside. She probably won't be pleased with that. And we also have an event about our other friend. Okay, I didn't realize Siegfried was our friend. He's really been letting himself go as of late. What was once a strong and energetic man has slowly become a weak-willed. Oh, so he's a glutton. We've seen this event. Okay, I say we can't inform him, but you know what? That's none of my business. I don't really care. He's not really a warrior that we use. Doesn't have good ability. Who cares? It's none of our business. I don't think we would... I mean, we're angry and stubborn and proud, but I don't really think that means you necessarily criticize people if we are gregarious, you know. So I don't think so. It's really open to our interpretation, I suppose, on that front, though. My court physician is worried about my newborn son. Gorm is a feeble little thing, even compared to other infants. I maybe should have waited till he see if he actually lived long enough. So we're going to tell him to do the best that he can. Well... I don't know, guys. I kind of feel like I don't know. I kind of feel like he would just say only the strong survive. So be it. Only strong survive. If Gorm can't make it, Gorm can't make it, man. That's our character. So we are gonna have to take off soon, because they're gonna come at us soon. Let's just take a look, see what we've got. We got all loot any damn way. So let's get out of here. Let's run, flee. All right. So Wessex does put together a little bit of army, but they don't have much. So let's go ahead and we could do a bit more raiding with these guys. Let's go after and probably another area that they won't be able to defend. Although wait a minute, no. This is Viking territory. So can't do that. Could attack these guys. I bet they can't defend their territory. Oh, okay, but he could bring us. All right, okay. I see. That's all his territory. So we could defend it, and those are, once again, those are Vikings. So we wouldn't be able to raid them anyway. All right, let's see. I'm looking for another location. I guess we could raid Ireland. That would be historical as well. I bet these guys can't put together much of a defense. Maybe not. I take that back. He kind of can. But it's fine. I mean, there's a little bit of money here. It's not a lot. I say let's raid over there. Since with this small army, even Mercia can, I mean, anybody can probably put together a little bit of troops. All right, so I'm just looking for the good location here. I mean, she could maybe bring up some troops, but who knows? Let's go. Let's see what happens. Let's do some raiding here. It's not a lot. Probably won't take us very long to get the raiding done. Oh, we did have to fight. Okay, the Holy Warriors, my seer, attracted to fight for the Thunder Oath, and they took off on us. Oh, all right. So now we're in a really bad position. We probably don't want to get out of here now. Run, men. So it hasn't escaped me that our brother does not support me, or like us for that matter. My decisions are scoffed at, my suggestions ignored, and the vassal takes any chance to show how little I matter. Too bad for the vassal, I'm the one who rules here. That's exactly what our character would say. I mean, I know that we're socially competent and all, but yeah, I don't see us saying that. I say that he'd probably get kind of mad there. We can now rank up. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get the next rank, which we have to ask for, but will make us warrior. We'll look at that once we get approved. All right, so yeah, these guys have to take off and get back on the ships, where we do have a little bit of money, 21 gold. All right, so let's go ahead and go back home. We keep having those events spawn. I think we're gonna stop those. Which we need to own account, so I'm clicking on all these buttons. I think that's the build zeal. Well, it gives you the piety. I guess we don't technically have to do anything with those zealots when they're raised. Yeah, we don't have to do anything with them. All right, so we'll bring our money back home, and we have advanced up. It's my privilege. We are now a warrior. Awesome. So let's just take a look at what all that does. We haven't really used any of these powers here yet. You can duel any foes you have. I don't know. They might need to be rivals for you to duel them. As far as other one, yeah, we haven't really used any. We could always become a berserker, of course, which would probably make sense because we're so angry. The next stage, the one we are now, is going to, of course, generate more prestige. We also get martial and personal combat skill. We have the Reaver ability. When leading armies and successfully sieging holdings, you have greater chance of capturing enemies and looting artifacts. Ooh, so definitely need to go on a raid again, I think. We're probably going to have to declare war on somebody soon, though. And now Gorm is going to take all those titles from us as well. So if he lives, he's going to take 2 titles. So that's unfortunate. In fact, he's taken everything, man. That kind of sucks. All right. It is what it is. So let me just take a look here. What are we looking at? Warrior training. Enable right-clicking on your own character portrait in order to give yourself a special commander trait. And then summon Lodge Commander. Enables a decision and intrigue menu to summon a special commander character to your court. Okay. Let's take a look at the new ability we have. Where is it? Warrior training. You have to have 300 renown. All right, and that'll give us a commander trait. Okay. We couldn't do the Go Berserk one. You gotta have renown for that one too. All right, so yeah, we'll use our renown instead of ranking up. I think we'll use it to get that commander trait. And we're gonna have to go to war with somebody. I recently lost a game of arm wrestling, and he's approached me wanting to talk about my temper. Patience is something that comes within. Also, he's a fellow member of the Wolf Warriors. I clench my fist, a gesture not lost on the man. A gesture, excuse me. You just need some guidance. I can't read today, guys, he finally says. So this is to get rid of our wrath trait. And we can politely refuse. We can yell at him. And it'll get us prestige. Or we can say we're open to suggestions. What do you have in mind? And this could lead to us being patient. Well, we're angry and we're proud. So there's no way we would listen to anybody's advice. So we're going to yell at him. Leave me alone. You don't know anything. Alright, so bring that money home. And still trying to kill our... and you know what? We should probably get plot power for that. We're trying to kill our brother. That's what I'm trying to say. So we should probably start working on getting some plot power. We have 83.3% plot power. So let's go ahead and take a look at who's willing to back this. And who inherits his lands? Our son does. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, we'll have to do that. You realize that to become a great warrior, you would need to get in better shape. There's a great path in nearby woods that would be excellent for running. All right, well, let's go running. All right, so you got to have that endurance if you want to be in battle, if you want to fight. I'm going to tell you what, that's what always kills me in fights, guys. When I used to fight, I haven't been in a fight in a while. I think the last time I was in a fight was when I was working at the prison. I used to fight inmates all the damn time. It's the endurance that gets you. You can be strong, you can be fast, but if you ain't got no endurance, then yeah, it just kills you. So what we want to do is invite everybody who's willing to. And Arnie's willing to, of course. Oops, that's not the way to do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and invite him. Let's invite Sigurd. These are all our friends. They're the only ones that are interested in helping us. But that'll be enough to get the plot power up high. I think. It says it's 83.3. We might need to look at it again. Maybe. I don't know. It looks like it didn't increase at all. A fleet bearing some loot. Okay, that's right. We knew that. Alright, so let's disband that. And should now earn a little bit more money every month. Your ability to take down any man in a brawl is widely renowned. Many speak of your prowess and how it would be unwise to pick a fight with you. It feels good to be recognized, so that got us some prestige. Awesome. So I believe, they haven't agreed to back the plot. I think that's what the issue was. Now they're agreeing to it. And now we have 147.5% plot power. So who is going to get it if... Okay, so it looks like both of our brothers. That's what's really good about doing this while they're still kids, is that this would result in this all going into our hands. So that's excellent. I don't know how that'll affect with Gorm, though. I think Gorm would still only get these two. But we'll have to see if Gorm even lives. I clicked on the wrong character. He's still sickly. 'Tis hard to feel proud when one has nothing to be proud of. Oh... Alright, well, if that's what happens in the game, our character's feeling down a little bit, he doesn't feel proud of his accomplishments. So we no longer have the proud trait. So we have to reflect that our character's not proud of himself anymore. So when we make options and stuff, we'll have to decide based on that. So what wonderful news! Red Cheeks is pregnant again. Alright, so I feel like you should be able to have multiple lovers as well. Maybe you can. It looks like there's more slots here. I don't think I've ever had more than one, though. I wonder. Let's take a look. If there's any ladies in here and see if we can make them... I assume they'd get jealous. But yeah. I want to see. We could always make her a lover instead of... Or we could just ask somebody to come. We have some intrigue options here. And can we search for the smith yet? We cannot. We can commission a runestone, though. Let's do that. We have decided to commission and raise a grand runestone for future generations to gaze upon. What should be carved into it? So we can raise it in honor of ourselves, or it should stand in memory of our departed father. Let's do that one. We're no longer proud. So I would have done it this one, but now that we're not feeling good about our accomplishments, I don't see us making our runestone about ourselves now. So we'll have to do it that way. So can hold a great tribal festival. That's an option here. But we're looking to invite a young lady. That would be a little bit gold. And why is everybody so red-faced? Just looking at her traits and stuff. Sure. And then we'll want to not take her as a concubine. Okay, yeah, we can't do anything here with her. That's right. But maybe it'll happen on its own. We'll get an event. We'd have to have the focus to be able to try and romance her. But with her being in the court, that might be enough, because our character is, a little bit lustful. A faint whisper draws your attention, and you find a haggard old crone in a dark corner of your longhouse. Before you have a chance to throw her out, she explains that she is Volva, a seeress. She claims to be powerful in the ways of Sigurd, and she has come to offer you her services. So we say, "Be gone, witch," or "So be it, you may stay." We are paranoid. But man, I don't know that we would say that. Imagine you might be... Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing really here on traits that I would say... I mean, you could be angry and tell her to be gone and scream at her, but... And it doesn't mean he's always angry. I say let her stay. I don't see any reason not to. And I don't really know what these events, lead to. I'm always curious, always willing to jump into something I haven't seen before with the events. All right, so let's just speed it up a little bit. Because, yeah, we're trying to get this plot done. We're trying to get that done, and we're going to have to declare war on somebody soon. But what I've been waiting on is to build up the army, because if we want to declare war on him, which I think would be... He needs to be brought down to size, in my opinion. He has 2,200 men. So, yeah, we would need a little bit larger army. He has 2,000 men, too. So, we're going to have to declare war on him and try and extend our lands this way. And there we go. We've got the runestone done. The runestone you commissioned has been finished and raised on the spot you chose for it. You examine the runes. This stone was raised by Canute in memory of... I kind of want to call him Canute. Maybe we'll write it out as Canute. And I won't do it the anglified version, C-A-N-U-T-E. We'll do C-N-U-T. Because, yeah, I guess this is like a Danish version of it. But I don't know. It kind of throws me off. So we're going to change that, I think, when we name our whatever the next character we name that, we'll spell it differently. So the stone was raised, and we read that, his father and Ragnar's son. He died bravely in battle against his foes, axe firmly in hand. Ever will stand this memorial. You leave the stone content in the knowledge that many centuries from now, when its paint has long since faded, scholars will be studying these rune carvings in an effort to glean the wisdom of their words. I did forget that he did die in battle, so he is in Valhalla right now. Our father is in Valhalla, watching us. Hope we make him proud. It's perfect. This is 300 prestige. And yeah, a very nice bonus for the next 2 years for piety, diplomacy, and just generalized opinion. Okay, so we're doing great on prestige. Yeah, that's not bad at all, guys. I was thinking we wouldn't be able to get prestige because having to use it for the buildings, but yeah, we've been building up prestige so quickly. And during a mission to try and fabricate a claim... Oh, he's been murdered. Okay, then. How terrible. He does have a son, Floki here, and he's going to inherit, so just means that we have a boy king here. And one of the unfortunate things is he kind of liked us a little bit. But that does open up a spot for Chancellor, so we'll have to hire somebody. A bastard can cause a lot of trouble, insisted Spymaster Farek, and advised me of possible opportunity to get rid of the bastard in the court. So we could kill him. I doubt the bastard will cause any trouble. Would we do that? It's quite vicious. I know we are paranoid, though. I don't know. Who's the one? That's the spy master. How do we feel about the spy master? See, oh yeah, he's our bestest pal. Okay. No, I clicked on the wrong one, didn't I? My bad. This is our spy master. I thought the name didn't fit. I was like, that is not the name I saw here. Well, we feel okay about him. I mean, we don't hate him or anything. I don't feel like we would kill our own son. Like, we're willing to kill our brothers. I don't know. I don't think we'd kill a son. Yeah, we'll just say I doubt the bastard will cause any trouble. That would get us the honest trait, which has some negatives and some positives. It does affect our personal combat skills, so honestly, yeah, honestly, I didn't mean that to be connected like that, but honestly, I do think that I wouldn't go for this if it wasn't for like a role play, just because honest is not great for a warrior here. Yeah, I don't think it'd be a good option from a min-max perspective, but yeah, I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it. And yeah, he probably will cause us problems in the future, but again, it's fun to the game. Alright, so that does increase our diplomacy, which was pretty garbage. It does reduce the intrigue, though, which was also pretty garbage. Yes, that's right, we have an open council position. We need to get that taken care of. Let's go into point to Chancellor and see who we've got available, who's the best option. So he would probably like us quite a bit. because yeah, he doesn't have any positions or anything like that. And there's no like powerful nobles or anything that we have to worry about. So we'll just go with the best guy. And again, I think he'll like us quite a bit from this. Or he should anyway. Hopefully he'll vote in our favor. No, not quite. He's just a pragmatist. I did tell us that he'd be a pragmatist, so it's not surprising. And oh, he's returning a favor for him, so he wouldn't vote in our how we'd want, because he's this guy's collecting favors. Who is that guy? Where's he at? So there's Arnie. We should make ourselves aware of where all of our guys are. Here he is, right here. It seems like he's causing problems. That spy master. We got training grounds built. Excellent. And a market town. Okay. And of course he inherited, as expected. All right, so we have. Let's do our capital first. Get something built in here. That's what we want. So always could use more galleys, of course. It's, could carry more troops and bring more money in. I feel like we haven't had a problem with that lately, though. So let's see what other options we have. We have the Earth Hill Fort, and that is actually what we're gonna get, I think. Yeah, let's do that. And how many troops can we recruit now? Yeah, it looks like 3,300. All right, let's go ahead and build in the other one as well. See what we want to get here. Let's do. Again, we might end up losing this. That's always something to consider. If you end up losing it, then it will end up hurting you in the future. You'll be fighting your own dudes. Let's do the war camp, guys. Just because it gets those 40 light infantry. I can only imagine how. I don't know how to, if that's Asa or Asa. Let's call her Asa. Must feel as if being unable to publicly declare our feelings for each other was not enough. She must now lie about the fruit of our love. So we can make her feel better about that. Sure, why not? It would be too dangerous right now. Why is it dangerous? Huh. I wonder why it would consider it dangerous. We're not even married. Are we worried about our betrothed finding out? I'm not entirely sure what that meant. And I don't think it had anything to do with him being paranoid either. We got the market town constructed, so we pretty much got all these building on the same pace right now. And let's go with the training grounds. Again, we're probably going to lose all these, so I probably shouldn't be spending prestige and wealth and stuff on these. Oh, and we had another son. Okay, I didn't realize she was pregnant. That was one of the pregnant events. I see. I didn't even realize that she was pregnant. Okay, well, we're going to say acknowledge him as mine, but we're not going to legitimize him. So, 2 bastard children now. We have to choose the focuses to all of our kids. I realize I haven't been doing that. So let's go and take a look. Now, I know we have our main son and the first bastard, Barrett, which it sucks you don't get the name your bastard kids. I guess it makes sense, though. So, Gorm does not have anything here. So let's go ahead and get him one. Gorm, the historical character, again, there's not a lot of knowledge about him. He doesn't seem to do anything incredibly remarkable. He's known as Gorm the Old, though. That's the little I know about him. So let's give him pride. Why not? We haven't done that yet for any of our sons. We'll do that. Be proud to be the second-born son. So our bastard son, we'll let him do faith. It seems like only our bastard sons are born healthy for whatever reason. I don't know if we're just unlucky, or if it was the woman we were having kids with, our concubine. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, both of our children with our concubine were born sickly, while the 2 bastard kids were not. All right, so I'm not gonna blackmail Arnie. No, he'll do nothing for now. I'm not worried about Arnie. He would never betray me. But yeah, the spy master, on the other hand, not too sure about him, man. Not too sure about him. Still trying to get the this done. Let's take a look, see if anybody's willing to join. No. We're at 145% plot power. And we've gotten a... Ooh, nice. We got an event, a mission, I should say. And it's a duel. And he has much lower personal combat skill. Wow, we should be able to win this. This will be exciting. So we're going to accept the duel mission. And we'll have to right-click on the portrait of that character, so we might as well do that now. And let's duel him. See how it goes. He's chosen accept or challenge. The duel will take place in 5 days, or over the next 5 days. So he swings his axe clumsily. The fight has gone on forever. Oh, okay, we dueled somebody way over here. Interesting, and he is actually, he's a Khan. And so yeah, he rules all these this whole realm right here. So yeah, he's actually kind of powerful if we kill him. Okay, so his son would take over, but let's see what happens here. I'm interested now. All right, so he swings his axe clumsily. The fight has gone on forever. My muscles are beginning to ache. With the remainder of my strength, I sink my war axe of the... Oh, is that the name of the war axe? Oh, yeah, that is the name of it. Okay. It's the war axe of the... again, I'm not entirely sure on pronunciation here. Knytling? Yeah, probably butchering that pronunciation. But yeah, sunk it into his chest. The man groans and takes a while before my own heart stops pounding. Then he is still. So we won the duel, gained prestige, and he's gonna die. And our duel experience increased, and you know we get 300 renown as well, and completed that mission. Fantastic. All right, so we got the duel victory. There's prestige there, and we got 5-time duel experience here, and we're now responsible for killing a Khan. Wow, you got something to be proud of, man. God, don't be so hard on yourself. As far as renown goes, we need to get to 1,000 renown. We're at 474. And I feel like we need to do something. Oh yeah, that's right, we're building up for war. Okay, we're trying to get the troops built here. So I don't want to go on raids or anything because I want to focus on getting the troops built up so we can attack the boy here. It looks like his father died. Okay, so he's even weaker. Even more reason to attack him. And okay, so it looks like one of our vassals did die, and he was our steward. Been replaced by his son. So let's go ahead and get a new steward appointed. And of course we have him, he's kind of pissed off. And we need to give him some position. So I say his father was a steward, it's his second best skill. Let's make him a steward as well. And he'll be happy with that. And we would want him to, just see what we want to do here. So we settled tribes, increase and change. I think all of our cultures here are Norse already. We could build the legend for the prestige, which I think is what we're going to do. Yeah, let's do that. Though, it would also have been an option for us to instead try and be able to build faster and get things done there. Because we are building pretty fast, but yeah, it would be nice to get it done even quicker. So let's go for the Earth Hill Fort now. Get that constructed. And it does look like it's unfortunately just about the end of the episode, guys. And he increased infrastructure and motivated the local people to work ever harder. Awesome, good job, man. So we have a little modifier here. Or maybe not. Ooh, marauding pirates, so we do have that pirate issue. Okay, that's hitting the local tax income kind of hard. So yeah, not earning as much as we could be. We're still earning much better money than we were before, though. Income is not bad at all. So again, just trying to get this up. We have 3,000 of 3,400. We could also hire another retinue as well. That'd be an option. Get somebody hired here. So that, and I don't see any reason not to. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and get another retinue. I think it'd be pretty helpful. So we can use prestige to do it, or we can use the money. I think we should do prestige. This would be for 200 heavy infantry though, so that's quite useful. Then we have the light cav. Let me just take a look. I'm curious what I know we have a lot of light infantry, but how are we doing on cav? We have no cav. So that allows us to chase down units a lot faster. So that would be a decent one to get, in fact. I think we are going to go ahead and get that retinue then for the cav. Heavy infantry is great too. So this is a hunting party. And I'll start out almost empty, but reinforce. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And they're actually not very expensive. So we could even do another one if we wanted to. And how much cap usage do we have left? I'm trying to see here. I think we have plenty left. Yeah, we have a lot left. We get pretty good sized retinue. So yeah, let's go and get this one as well then. And just kind of build up our retinue a little bit so that we have these guys. And then we'd want to merge them. The problem is this guy's raiding. Oop. What did I do? Did I? Oh, they got to get the troops, I think. I think that's what the problem is. Yeah, we got to wait for them to get the troops. And a son was born. Not to us, though. And the war camp has been completed as well. How can I rely on my generals when their understanding of warfare is so lacking compared to my own? So we're going to train Arnie up. So we can give him one of our traits here, which I think the best one to give him would be Lightfoot Leader. I think that makes sense. And we need to build here. Let's get something constructed. Again, I don't know. I kind of think that they should get the shipbuilder. More galleys, why not? And because they'll probably end up losing that eventually. And he accepted our lessons on the art of war. And, oh, we've got an alliance between our two vassals, including Floki. It's Floki and Floki. The Flokis have joined forces. Our Floki from up here has joined our brother in an alliance. Oh, Lord. We got problems, guys. He is already 12 years old. Just only a matter of time before he comes of age and then starts having children, and then it won't be so simple to inherit his lands. To get it to our son. So that's something to think about. And also, you notice we've been at peace too long. So it's probably about time. We'll wait till this force builds up, and that should be enough time to get the force up. And yeah, we're going to declare war in the next episode. And remember, we're going to declare war on the boy over here as king. Let's go ahead and start taking his lands. I don't know which one we'll go after just yet. We haven't got a claim over there yet. We've been completely ineffective. Our guys they're just terrible at getting claims. Although it looks like we haven't reassigned him since that was just recently though, so it's kind of irrelevant. It wasn't the reason that was causing the problem. Which one do we want to go after? Let me just take a look real quick. Probably this one. Yeah, I think we should go after that one right there. That's what we'll do. We'll split their lands up too. Cause them some issues. So we'll get that assigned. Fabricate the claim. It won't be done in time, so it's probably irrelevant. But we'll just have to do it where we take the prestige loss. I guess that's fine. Could of course subjugate him if we wanted to, but I don't actually want to subjugate him. Again, I want to take his territory. So we would do that one right there, and it would cost a bit of prestige, but that's okay. And that's what we'll be doing next episode, guys. So I hope you guys did enjoy this one. A little period of peace here as we kind of built up and did a few things. Before we leave here, because I did forget, we can summon a lodge commander. We can search for a smith, and I want to go ahead and do that. And this time we're going to get a set of armor while I'm thinking about it, because I'll forget otherwise. So that's how we'll open up the episode, by picking that. And then, do we have enough round to do that one option? We do. So if we wanted to, we're going to do this real quick, and then we'll end the episode. We'll do the warning training. Odin will be proud of you. Wiping the sweat from his brow. So this is give us the fearsome. Oh, nice. Heavy foot troops will now get a nice bonus. Okay. So that's how we're going to end the episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Hope to see you on the next episode, guys. And thanks for watching.